What's up guys and welcome back to InfoTuber. So today we're gonna be discussing about another interesting and amazing topic. So if you like the video, don't forget to leave a like, share and subscribe. So now without further ado, let's jump into the video. Now it's a human fact to scope into the future and to know what's gonna happen tomorrow rather than focusing on today, and to be amazed and fascinated by the predictions of the future. So today's interesting and amazing topic is predictions about 2020 that actually came true. Now prediction is something that happens by fluke or by researching about the topic you're gonna predict about. Now there are some predictions by big organizations or by people that had actually come true about 2020. Now let's take a look at them, shall we? In 1964, the Rand Corporation had predicted some technological advancements in the world, now which included animals going to the space missions, which came true actually. Like the Laika the dog is one of them to be able to go to space missions. There have been several other too. Now in 2020, there have been several missions in which animals have accompanied the astronauts, and this prediction has been turned out to be true. Now the first animal that went to space was Albert I, which was an ape in 1948. Now look, they had predicted this in 1964, but the first animal who went to space was 1948. Yes, the prediction turned out to be true. But from when? Any guesses? From 1968 onwards, many animals have accompanied the astronauts regularly, which included chimpanzees, monkeys, dogs, cats, etc. Well, the Rand Corporation had also predicted that robots will serve humans in late 2019-20, and that this would extend mankind by another 50 years. Well, actually it's not fully that robots are serving humans, but you can see technological advancements. There are robots in many houses that serve humans. Famous scientists predicted the 2000s will be an era of wealth and leisure, and that there'll be unemployment as robots will work in factories and companies. Well, then talking about unemployment, where robots have taken the place of humans in companies and factories, almost 12.6 million people right now are unemployed. In fact, Unimation manufactured Unimate in 1962, which was the first robot by a manufacturer. In fact, 2020 is now an age where half of the work is done by robots. Now, knowing the fact that there are some predictions that can happen in 2020, including the rule of robots. Yes, you heard it right, which hasn't happened yet. In 1983, famous author and futurist Isaac Asimov told us that robotics would have a large impact on mankind. Also knowing the fact that why would we create things that rule us instead, people still are in the thought of making the world a robotic, that is AI world. Now the meat industry of America in 1930 put some theory and told us that the world would stop eating animals and that veganism would become a trend. Not that everyone have become vegan, but according to surveys, almost 15% people turn vegan every day. On the basis of the fact that how much nutrition we get from vegan foods, most of the people in the world are trying to turn vegan every day. Now let us get to some practical theories by one of the most intelligent men ever lived, Sir Stephen Hawking. So all the theories that Sir Stephen Hawking has told us has turned out to be true. So what were his predictions for 2020? Let's find out. Some of his major predictions were leaving the earth. The phrase he said about this was, "You're putting all the eggs in one basket." You can understand, right? He told us that we'll put a lot of burden on one planet and destroy our own ecosystem, and this will result to moving to another planet. Now, he had some theories behind it, but can this be true? Now, whenever he told this, it came in the headlines and people believe that this is impossible. But let's focus on what's happening now. Now, SpaceX and NASA are planning to send people to the Mars using their rockets. Yes, you heard it right. Now that's what they're planning. They're not yet complete with their project, but they're planning to send people on Mars. On the basis of the fact that Sir Stephen Hawking's last words were that Earth will not handle the burden and that humans have to move out of the planet. Now, on also believing the fact that whatever he told has turned out to be true, this is a serious problem. Now you talk about 2020 and you don't talk about COVID. Now that seems to be a crime. Now we also have predictions about COVID. Wanna know what is it? Let's discuss. Well, there's also a prediction of COVID. Now, the famous French astrologer Nostradamus predicted the COVID-19 in the 16th century, well, in his book Les Prophéties. The prophecy reads, there will be a twin year, which is 2020, from which will arise a queen, which is Corona, who will come from the east, which is China, and will spread a plague, which is the virus, in the darkness of light on a country with 7 hills, which is Italy, and will transform the twilight of mankind into dust to destroy the world. He told this at the time of the Great Plague of Seville, which was between 1647 and 52. Now, the prophecy is very convincing about the COVID-19. Well, is this true? Well, there are several other predictions that have turned out to be true about 2020, but I just selected some of them for you guys. So, well, I hope you liked the video, and if you did, then don't forget to leave a like, share and subscribe, and I'll meet you in the next video. Bye bye guys.